Hey guys, what's up? Mike Locke here, MLO Consulting. Thanks for checking out this video. So I wanted to answer the question on what you should blog about. You might be getting started in blogging. You might have just started a website and someone has told you that blogging is valuable, beneficial, and you're now wanting to create a blog, or you have already, and you're not really sure what to blog about. Here's a technique that I use that's very useful. It's a good tip. What you can do is go to Google Alerts, and Google Alerts is a free service from Google. And what you can do is enter a search term in Google Alerts for certain words in your industry. So if you're a real estate agent, you can enter words like foreclosure, real estate, housing, mortgage, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, all those type of terms. And then what Google will do is send you an alert each time those words are used in an article. So then what you will do is take those articles, and you could read the articles, and if it's a good article, you know, what you would do is just spend about 30 minutes and create a response or some sort of thought regarding that article. So let's, I say real estate because I had a friend I was talking to the other day, and she's a real estate agent, and we're talking about what she should blog about. So that's a good example for her. Let's say you're a fitness trainer and you've run out of articles or topics to talk about, and you're not really sure what to talk about next. What you would do is go to Google Alerts, enter many different search terms. Weight loss could be one of them, and then you would get an article with weight loss. Let's say, for an example, you got an article and it said Sally from Arkansas, she lost 40 pounds using Weight Watchers. And this is an article that talks about Weight Watchers. What you can do, I'm a fitness trainer, let's say, and I read that. What I can do is then craft a thought in response to this article, and I could come out with a video or a written article and say, hey, last week I read an article in LA at latimes.com, and it talked about a story where Sally from Arkansas, she lost 40 pounds on Weight Watchers. And it's got me to thinking, I had friends who used Weight Watchers, and sometimes it works for certain people and sometimes it doesn't. What works best for me is when I like combining many different sort of techniques. So I like combining Weight Watchers. So I like to watch my points, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you limit your carbs in certain situations, or make sure you walk for 30 minutes a day. And this works best for my clients, it worked best for me, and I've seen good results. So try Weight Watchers, but make sure you try these other little things, and you throw in some walking 30 minutes a day in there, and you might have better results. So that's an example of what I would do if I'm a fitness trainer and I'm run out of articles or run out of topics to talk about. I would use Google Alerts. What it would do is spawn a bunch of different articles that I could sort of scan through, pick one, read it, and reading that article would create a topic that I could talk about on my own personal blog. So if you're a small business owner, think about it this way. Blogging is, again, remember this, blogging is all about building relationships. As a small business owner, if you have a small business blog, blogging will not gain you the sale, but inadvertently it can. So the main purpose that you want to keep in mind is blogging is about building relationships. It's about creating or branding yourself, telling your story through written word or video, and positioning yourself as a thought leader within your space. And so when someone views your articles or watch your videos, they can then begin to understand who you are, and position your, they'll begin to slowly build that relationship with you. So again, I talked about this in another video, but I just wanted to talk about how to come up with topics on what to talk about. So use those tips. Keep that in mind, that blogging is about building relationships, and go from there. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, mlock@mowebco.com, and we'll talk soon. Bye.